So, going into it, game 1 of the finals, looking to see if they can get into the grand finals to take home a massive chunk of the prize money. In the top right hand corner, we have TzK. TzK, one of the top players in the game right now, ranked 2 in the world. Really strong performance in his last tournament, really good to see him back. And in the bottom left hand corner, currently undefeated, destroying basically every opponent he's met so far in weekly tournaments and monthly tournaments. It is Jibs. Not seeing particularly aggressive opener from either player just yet. Probably both looking to go for 6 expand here. The timing's a little bit late to be trying to go for barracks. And there we go, there's JBS's expander, and TzK is just coming down to the low ground to pop his down. There we go. So, same build from both players. This is pretty standard for this map. This is a very big map, and it's got quite closed off chokes. This is a very popular way of playing out this game, as you probably saw from the previous sets that we've had from players. So what will be interesting to see, however, is the follow-up that will be coming up behind this. And so the subtle little mind games we should hopefully be seeing. So TzK is going to send out a scout quickly. JBS will, if his past games or anything go by, will send out a scout, be a little bit later. JBS's build is a little bit more economic, but TzK is a little bit safer because he'll see with more warning what his opponent's going for. But both players can probably suspect what their opponent's doing. And as we said in last game, this scout will probably bump into this one, and that'll imply the 6 expand, if not confirm it. So JBS has quite favoured sort of going for Rax follow-ups as part of his sort of standard set of builds, but he's not against going in for dragons or even for builds such as going just for catapults. TzK, on the other hand, tends to be a little bit more unorthodox. Been working pretty hard on some sort of proxy strategies and some other stuff, but he is a very strong macro player as well. So it'll be interesting to see what's coming out of him. And we do have Jibs' scout coming up here. Just going to confirm, and there we go. Sees the expansion, and it's a reasonable time. Ooh, actually hiding his scout in the corner here. That's interesting. He's just going to pop inside. He's looking for the follow-up tech. It's a little bit early to see that just yet. But TzK reveals it anyway, knowing JBS is in his main base. Now this sort of strat was very popular a while back because of sort of when dragons got introduced, and they were very popular for a short while. And Dragon Mage is still very strong, but Riflemen are a pretty hard counter to dragons on almost every map, at least the ones in the tournament map pool. So we'll see if TzK can actually manage to perform this off. And he's not cancelling it, so he is committing to this. And Jibs has his house on the way. Confirms. TzK is just confirming the proxy nonsense. Seeing this right as it starts will give Jibs plenty of warning for how to react to this build. And he does throw down a barracks. Now, what would almost definitely say out of him, Jibs quite favours going for his Rifleman fairly early, because of the fact they give you a little bit more control, arguably, than soldiers. But with the fact this is almost definitely going to be dragons coming out, then yeah. So, because it's almost definitely going to be dragons coming out, this is definitely going to be riflemen, just because soldiers are just going to get annihilated by dragons. At least without any towers. This will help to keep TzK fairly safe. Oh, going for the second barracks as a proxy there, Jibs. This is a build he has been seen to be doing before, and with riflemen this is going to be very effective. He won't really be able to pressure and damage the main base, sort of the natural base, but he will possibly be able to sneak inside and maybe do a little bit of harassment, park around here and see what he can get done. So we do actually see a worker coming out here from TzK, just going to poke around the map, see what we can see. Jibs has not saturated, so this is possibly a mistake here. He's going for 3 barracks, but he's not fully saturated, so that's possibly a mistake on Jibs' part, not fully planned out his build. Or maybe he's just decided this is how many workers he actually needs. So it's going to be double Dragon's Lair coming down here from TzK, which is a sizable investment. We won't really be able to get anything else for quite a while yet. I'm going to push away this worker. We're going to see that he doesn't see the barracks follow up, and doesn't see any of the rest of the main base. Jibs knows that this is pretty much done, but he can't confirm that there are 2 Dragon's Lairs. He knows there'll be 1, but he probably won't be expecting 2, although he has played TzK a lot. These players have been around for a long time, quite experienced players now. Oh, TzK is gonna possibly, and he doesn't. Is TzK gonna get in? Is he gonna scout it? Oh, and he sees a rifleman spawning. He's got to know at that stage that something's out there. Alright, so that's a pretty huge scout there for TzK. The fact that he can imply the barracks is out there. So he knows he's up against a lot of riflemen. But he's still fully committing to this dragon strategy, so you're going to have to hope this works. He's timed it out alright. You have to hand it to him that, so he's at least played this build out a few times. He's got 500, so he's going to get 2 dragons straight off the bat. Jibs has got 3 riflemen at a time coming out, and a forge. So he's going to be able to counter these dragons, but we're going to have to see if he can actually get this out fast enough. GB is still reinforcing. He's going to set up a bit of a concave, or at least a contain at the bottom, the outside of this ramp here. Ramp outside this natural. And it is going to be plus attack, because the dragons have a base of 12 damage. So defense isn't going to make a huge difference numbers wise. So Jib's just confirming there's no other expense. TzK now throwing down his first barracks. So Will is trying to be safe in his rifle and see if he can trade fairly well with them. This is going to be a lot of riflemen. But here we go. So this is probably about 7 or 8 riflemen now as the dragons come out. These are going to push the dragons away immediately. You can see though the SimCity here from TzK is going to make it quite hard for Jibs to get in and do much damage to the work line, but he will be able to harass these 2 buildings. The range of these dragons is going to make it slightly difficult for Jibs to fully engage properly. Jibs has hit a supply cap. Both players have actually. So TzK actually really needs to sort that he's not got a house in production. So Jibs hopefully is going to put on some pressure here. He has taken full map control, and he's going to go in and see how much damage this can do. And the dragons come out of position to attack the riflemen. They're going to take a lot of damage. This is a lot of riflemen doing. And first dragon nearly drops to half health. They're trying to do some hopping back and forth to do some damage to these riflemen, but Jibs is sort of poking away at these houses. Hasn't fully managed to do a huge amount of damage to the dragons yet. There's just now 3 dragons up, so they're going to be able to hover behind this building. JBS trying to get in. Oh, first dragon will fall. That's a big deal. That's like 250 gold worth of dragon. It's going to be able to keep harassing this house, which is going to be a real pain for TzK because he is now supply blocked again and won't be able to spawn this dragon that he was planning on coming in and joining the fight. Tower gets denied immediately. JBS is in the natural. And this house is going to go down. Dragons are going to try and engage. They're going to take a massive amount of damage from the riflemen here. JBS managing to just find this sweet spot where the fort can't get him, and he is managing to do a lot of damage. TzK actually cancels the unit here. He's trying to do as much damage as possible, but this is so many riflemen coming up. JBS slows down the fort in the natural. JBS is going to go straight into the main. He's going to see the Mage's Guild, and that's not going to be done in time. TzK desperately tries to throw on power at the top of his ramp, and there we go. GG. Very nice play there from both players. And we'll be going into game number 2. So let's just find so JBS has just asked for a minute, and then we will go into the next game. TzK actually cancels the unit here. He's trying to do as much damage as possible, but this is so many riflemen. Alright, so both players are ready. We're going to go into this. This is game 2 on Winter between Veni and JBS. So, in the top right hand corner, having won his first game of this set, and still pretty much undefeated in this entire tournament season, only dropping 1 game out of every tournament he's played in. It is JBS, or Jibs. Ooh, with a little house around the back here, that's quite interesting. Going for some proxy shenanigans perhaps. And down in the bottom left hand corner, another very, very strong player, but possibly on the verge of going down to loser's bracket against his opponent here. It is TzK. Now, it looks like Jibs is going to take advantage of the fact that he's ahead and Play a little bit risky here with this hidden house.